first, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello everyone, this is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. Thank you very much for joining us. We are live streaming here out of the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom, something we do every weekday starting around 1 p.m., going throughout the afternoon, covering a wide range of topics. But you probably know the Grand Prix of Portland is this weekend with IndyCar, and as part of that is the USF 2000 race as well. And joining us right now is Cooper Becklin, not only a local, but also a pro and a driver and everything that comes with that. Cooper, thanks, for having some time to join us today. I just got to ask, right now, are you out there at the track?
Yeah, I'm out here. I'm out here at the track right now. I'm just sitting in my car because it's about the only quiet place out here right now.
I would imagine that's, I've been out there before, the race before. There's a lot of activity going on there for like days ahead of time. But for you, I want to talk about the race coming up this weekend, but let's give everybody just a little bit of that backstory too, because you're from here. I guess, what is it that got you into this to begin with?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in it for 17 years now, so basically my entire life. My dad raced motorcycles, and then I was born. He kind of wanted to keep me a little safer, so he put me on four wheels. Started in go-karting, and then 17 years later, we're here.
Yeah, you're here racing in this, and what I wanted to know too is when it comes to those racing in something like this, and going on the pro side of things. What did it feel like when? I mean, I guess you've been doing it for so long. Maybe it was just such a natural, progression. But being in something like this, what does it feel like to be racing here in Portland?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's special being able to compete and in front of everybody, people that I've grown up with and all the people that I see all the time, and being able to show what I can do in my hometown is pretty special. It kind of gives a different vibe than all the other races, and then it just hopefully we can bring home some good results in front of the hometown crowd, though. Are
there any extra nerves that come with racing here versus other places?
I mean, there's not too much, to be honest. It's just a normal weekend at the end of the day, but there's always the friends and family pressure. But there's nothing like too special. It's just another weekend.
So for you, since obviously, as you mentioned, doing this for 17 years, so this is just in your blood. But what do you do, like mentally, to prepare for these races? Is there anything specific that you do?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like off-track training that we do, but like before we get in the car, it's just envisioning the laps and the track, and coming out of the data room and figuring out what you need to do better to improve on each session. It's a lot more mental than other people think. So it's just just going over your laps and thinking about what you're gonna do and how you're gonna do it, and then just going out there and doing it is kind of the tough part, and you almost have to not care. To be able to do some of the things that you have to do here.
I would think, for me, that, obviously I have no skill in this. I would just start overthinking things. So that makes sense. It's like, trust yourself and that this is what you're doing and going through that. Now, you talked about, the mental side of things. So actually, I want to get into that. But for USF 2000, can you tell everybody what that is when it comes to IndyCar?
Yeah, so it's in the Road to Indy ladder. So there's USF Juniors, USF 2000, then USF Pro 2000, which is the class that I'm in. And then after that, there's Indy next, and then it's straight to IndyCar. So it's the class that I'm in is about the middle of the progression ladder up to IndyCar. And it's just an open wheel Formula car. We've got it's a pretty small engine, but we only weigh about 1,700 pounds. So we get going up to about 150 mile an hour at the end of the back straightaway here.
Wow. What's the fastest you've ever gone? I have to ask that.
I did a Porsche Cup car race here actually, and we got up to 165. So that right now that's the record for me.
That's the bar. Well, for the race itself, I'm sure you're traveling around too with the other fellow racers, the drivers, the other people, this huge community that goes around to all of these shows. So, or all these races. So for that, is it, when you're not on the track, is it very competitive with your fellow drivers? Are you friendly? Is it, what's it like there behind the scenes? Really what I want to know.
Yeah, all the drivers, we're all good friends off the track. I think when we all put the helmets on, we kind of we become different people. We kind of lose all friendships and we go at it. But off the track, we're all good friends. We all hang out with each other. We all race each other on video games. Like we have simulators that we kind of prepare for the races with, and we all hop into a lobby and we all go and race each other and have some fun. So I think that's something different. Like all of us are really good friends at the end of the day. Like we all hang out with each other. Like last night I was hanging out with like 5 or 6 of them at my house. So it's like it's a big community over here.
Yeah, nice. But once you put the helmet on, then it's win mode.
Mm-hmm.
So for this weekend, being here, hometown, having people coming out to watch, what would you say to everybody out there when they come out to see this race here in Portland? Maybe if they've never been to one before, what to expect?
Yeah, I mean it's there's a lot going on. Obviously the cars are really cool, but just enjoy it. Take everything in, explore the area. I think PIR has a very, very good spot to watch. I mean, the track itself is a very, very beautiful track, and there's a lot of cool areas to walk around and visit and see while you enjoy the experience here. But yeah, I mean, just like looking around, like take a look around. The series is very open about letting people walk around and look at all the stuff. So just enjoy your experience here and have some fun and look around at everything.
Nice. Well, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be rooting for you. This is my one final question here, just coming from, because I'd love to hear this from a driver. Is there anything that you think an average fan should be looking out for or could notice some nuance that maybe they wouldn't ordinarily pick up that you would recommend they look for?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to kind of point certain things out. And I mean, there's stuff that you learn to look at over time, but I mean, you can kind of like, I mean, top speed's obviously something I'd look at, but I mean, that's like a pretty normal thing to look at. But I mean, you can also, like cornering speed, I think looking at the speeds that some of these cars take these corners at is pretty astonishing and doesn't look very normal. But I think the cornering speeds is something that if you look at it, you'd be like, wow, that's amazing.
Awesome. Well, Cooper, thank you very much for having time to talk to us. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I know that you're busy out there. But congrats, man, on this progression as you're making your way up there to the IndyCar and just everything that you're doing. And good luck this weekend.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me. It's great to be able to talk to you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Thanks, Cooper. And for everybody watching too, this is Fox 12 Now. We've got lots coming up here throughout the afternoon. We're going to take a break for right now. We'll be coming back. Plenty of stuff on the docket. And if there's ever breaking news, this is also a place to go between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. So download that Fox 12 Oregon app, and we will be here for you with that as well. But we'll take a break. I'll talk to you soon. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.